Are you suffering with some menstrual pain, menstrual discomfort, and just need to look after yourself during your bleed? Hi, I'm Kiki, I'm the Sacred Body Coach, and I'm here to guide you through today's Sacred Body Ritual, which is all about menstrual support. So get in your comfiest clothes, find yourself on a really comfy surface, grab a cushion, any blankets that you might want, and join me. Let's get started. We're going to start in a kneeling position. You can do this seated if you prefer. Just make sure you're feeling really supported here. So definitely grab yourself a cushion. Place that underneath the hips here. And just come into a comfortable kneeling position. So rolling the shoulders back and down. And I'm going to invite you straight away to let go of any holding that we've got around the tummy, around your uterus, around your hips, and just let it relax. Okay, so definitely make sure you've got nice comfy leggings or joggers on here. And we're going to place the hands onto the tummy here. And when you're ready, if it feels comfortable, let's close down the eyes, or you can soften the gaze to the floor in front of you. And before we do anything, I invite you to let go of that hold of your tummy even more. Naturally, as women, we are taught and we train our bodies to hold it a certain way. But let's just see if we can really allow this sense of deep relaxation around the pelvis and around our wonderful uterus. And then breathe in here. As you inhale, just see if you can deepen just a fraction more than your normal breath. And as you exhale, can you soften? And can you have this sense of surrender and sinking into your hips, into your pelvis? And as you connect to the breath here, I invite you to just tune in and just check in with yourself. And just notice any thoughts or feelings that you have, particularly around your menstrual cycle, particularly around your bleed. And without judgment, just notice. Notice the relationship that you have with that time in your body. And continuing the breath. And as you connect deeper with that relationship you have with this time, I invite you to actively stretch the jaw out. So often when we're holding deep into the pelvis and into the belly here, we can hold tension deep into the jaw and around the teeth. So I'm just going to invite you to stretch out the jaw. Maybe give the jaw a little wiggle from side to side. Roll the lips over the teeth and the gums. Just really stretch that area out. And if you would like to, join me for giving the jaw a little bit of a massage. So you can use your fingertips or even the flat edges of your knuckles just to press into the jaw into the cheeks, underneath the jaw. Just really encouraging this area to really soften, and just notice what's happening in the pelvis, what's happening into the belly. Lovely. Keeping the breath flowing. Great. And then we'll release the hands down to the belly once again. We're going to take 3 deep inhales through the nose and big sighs out the mouth. Really let it go as well. So let's take an inhale. Open the lips, big sigh. Don't be afraid to make some sound. Let's take an inhale. Big release. Lovely. One more inhale. Let it all go. Fantastic. Now keeping that deep relaxation in the belly and in the pelvis. You can keep the hands on the tummy if you'd like, or you can rest the hands to the tops of the thighs. But we're just going to take a little bit of rolling into the hips here. This doesn't need to look like anything. It doesn't need to be perfect. This is all about feeling into the tension of your pelvis and encouraging your bleed to flow and draw down. So I invite you to keep your inner gaze, either the eyes closed or the gaze dropped to the floor, and take that movement as intuitively as feels good here. So it might be a rolling of the hips. It might be a little shift from side to side or back to front. It really doesn't need to look like anything else. This isn't about getting it right or wrong. This is about really supporting you and your body during this time. So just allowing it, and just notice if you start clenching into the tummy again and holding things in. Really let the belly relax. Great, you're doing amazing. Breathe in here, release the jaw. See if we can keep that balance of everything softening all at once. Change the direction if you feel called to. Fantastic. Well done. And then when you're ready, we'll take that movement softer and slower. Maybe we'll give the tummy a little bit of a hug. Just take a moment here with the belly fully relaxing. Really allow it to just all hang out and just holding yourself here. Acknowledging once again that relationship you have with this time, with your bleed, and just see if you can give yourself a little extra love, just a little extra tenderness and compassion. We're so used to forcing our bodies, and we're so used to performing. But this is a time when our body needs rest, it needs love, it needs listening to. Let's take one more full breath here as you inhale and exhale. Fantastic. Now keeping that awareness in, keeping the belly relaxed, the jaw soft, we're going to make our way to our backs. So take it nice and steady. There's absolutely no rush here. You may want to place the pillow underneath your head. But we're just going to take some gentle twists here. So again, find this lovely deep relaxation into the pelvis and into the belly. And begin this gentle swaying from side to side with the knees. So the soles of the feet are on the mat. And then allow the knees to travel side to side just a fraction further. And then further once more. And again, take it in your own pace, listening to your body. And then maybe if it feels good, eventually the knees fall all the way to the left and all the way to the right. Just allow this movement to massage through the pelvis, through the belly. And then when your knees reach one side, I invite you to pause. So we're just resting into a twist right now. And again, maybe bring the hands to the belly and see if you can soften even further. Your menstrual cycle is one of the most beautiful and divine experiences that we can have. It gives so much wisdom and so much knowledge if we're prepared to listen. It tells us when we need to rest. It tells us about our health. It tells us how we're feeling. It's absolutely magical. So just taking that in, and letting your body know that it is pure magic. Let's take one more full breath here. Inhaling and exhaling. And then gently, in your own time, your own pace, we'll take that twist to the other side. And just see if you can soften even more. Allowing the body to melt on the ground. Almost spreading on the floor. And just being with whatever is coming up. And know that any thoughts or emotions are little gateways, little portals into discovering yourself even further. The power of listening to the body is sacred. It is beautiful and it is absolutely unique to you. No one else can tell you what you're experiencing in your body. Absolutely nobody. So that's why I'm inviting you to really deepen that conversation with the body, that connection with your unique body. Let's take one more full breath here. Inhaling and exhaling. Draw the knees back to center. With a relaxed belly, of course, let's take the knees in. Just give yourself a little bit of hug, a little bit of movement here, anything that feels good.
before releasing the soles of the feet back to the mat. This time we'll allow the knees to draw in towards each other and just take the feet slightly wider to find the edges of the mat. To find that real softness into the lower back, into the pelvis. And just be. I invite you to stay here for as long as feels needed. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for listening to your body. I'll see you next time.